Greetings, salutations, Africans. Are you well, Africans? I'm good. I'm good, guys. My name is Debos Kosana, and welcome to my platform. The platform it is called The Agenda, and on this video we are talking the disrespect and the hate by white people towards black people. Okay, I'm advancing an argument that says white people believe that black people are subhuman. White people in South Africa are convinced and have convinced themselves that black people are subhumans. Right? That black people are at the level of animals or even below animals. Right? You see by how white people continue to treat black people in South Africa. Of course, it's not just a South African phenomenon. You go to the United States of America, you know this. You go to Europe, you go to different parts of the world, right? You experience the same thing. But I'm going to be talking specifically about the South African context, right? You've got a situation here whereby 1652 and even prior to 1652, you've got invaders, murderers, and rapists who invaded this land. And they found people here, people of this color. They found them here. They murdered those people. They raped those people. They literally committed genocide. Right? Took the land from black people, the natives of the land, took cattle from the natives, and therefore enslaved black people. Right. In the subsequent years, they built industries using slave labor. Because once you've dispossessed people, right? Once you've dispossessed people, you've taken away from them their ability to earn a living, the ability to sustain themselves. Therefore, those people become vulnerable, right? Become vulnerable. They must make a living. They must make ends meet. Therefore, you enslave them, right? The industries in this country can be mining, manufacturing, were built on the back of black people's slavery. And who enslaved those people? It is white people. It is white settlers who came from the West, Europe, and later joined by their friends from the America. Okay. So that's colonialism, which took different forms that will include apartheid, because apartheid is still another form of colonialism, right? It is not a separate entity. So came the moment of 1994, fast forward. The African National Congress and other liberation movements, what we call the liberation movement, that is encompasses of the ANC or PAC and others, AZAP and others, right? They deemed it in their wisdom, right? In their wisdom to forgive these unrepentant murderers, rapists, bloodthirsty creatures. Right? They forgave them without them asking for any forgiveness. It's a fact. White people have never apologized for colonialism in its different forms that will include apartheid. They never apologized. Right? They never paid reparations. And of course, they cannot pay reparations because they have not apologized. Because once you apologize, then you recognize. Right? Therefore, you are admitting you are in the wrong. But by refusing to apologize, then it means they cannot be tasked to pay reparations. And by the way, even the United Nations declared apartheid as a crime against humanity. It is not my own creation. Okay. But here's the thing. Since 1994, all that happened was just an incorporation of black people into a system. A system that was not designed for black people. Right? A system that just meant that in the process must absorb certain few black elites. The few black elites that have become a buffer, that have become a buffer between black people and their true freedom and liberation. And it is a fact, you can even go to the data, it will reveal that since 1994, black people have become even more, white people have become even more richer than they were during colonialism and apartheid. You see. But here's the thing. White people have not changed their attitude towards black people. They continue to see black people as subhumans. They continue to see black people as inferior. Hence, they can kill them, feed them to the pigs. Right? Hence, they can kill them and claim that they thought it was a dog or it was a monkey. Because to them, black people are in the same category as monkeys and as dogs. Even worse, dogs are treated better compared to black people. That's a fact. You'd see a white farmer driving a bike and it is raining. And that white farmer would put a black worker at the back of the bike and put the dog in the front seat. It is not my own creation. It is a reality of what we are confronted with here in South Africa. So that's the reality. And we know they ran to their father, that racist criminal called Donald Trump. Right? And all of that. But again, now must come back to black people. But what have we done with the political power that we attained in 1994? Why have we not used that political power to assert our dominance as black people? How to explain the fact that we are dominated by people that do not even make 10% of the population? In a broader scheme, white people are not even more than 6 million. And we've got a population of over 64 million. So how do you explain that to even to a child, that people who've got a population that over 64 million, but you are dominated by people who out of that 64 million, they only make about 5 to 6 million of the population? How have we allowed that to continue? And this has happened because the ANC has sold out. They can deny all they want, but the fact that the ANC has sold out. The ANC has refused to use its political power. Its political power that was given to it by the people to transform the society, to assert black people into this economy of this country. Right? Because without the economy, black people will continue to be treated as subhumans by the white minority that continue to dominate the economy of this country. That is a fact. These white people have become so pompous because the ANC has refused to use its political power. To use its political power to show them who's in charge. You've got all the repressive state apparatus in your hands. You've got the police in your hands. You've got the army in your hands. So nebasabana belu. Why are you so scared of white people? You see, at the expense of the natives of this country. You see. And we as black people, we need to take responsibility because we refuse to unite. Again, in terms of the economy, go to ShopRite. At any given day, ShopRite is white owned and white controlled. But it is black workers who are working there. And it is black people that fill those stores there. Go there on any day, I can guarantee you, 95% is black people who've gone there to shop, who are utilizing their own little economic power that they have. So why are we not using our own economic power or our buying power? Why are we not using our buying power, right, to build our own economy? Because we've got enough numbers that we can be able. Let's make it a point that let's make our rand remain in our own communities. to ensure we build our own industrialists. Because we've got the number, numerically we are superior. So why must we always continue to feel inferior? White people are not superior. Because if indeed white people are superior, they would have created slavery, colonialism, apartheid. Because you don't need any legislation. You don't need any legislation to suppress people who are inferior to you. But you need legislation to suppress people that you know that are at the same level of you or they're superior to you. You see. So we need to look at ourselves as black people as well. We cannot continue to be beggars. We cannot continue to live like rats in our own land. It cannot be. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to express that view. You're always welcome to comment in the comment section below. Please remember to like, share, comment, and remember to join. Thank you, Africans. Siyabonga ma-Afrika. Izwe lethu.